So here it is, Battlebit Remastered. If you ever played the original Battlefield games growing up like I did, you would understand the nostalgic feeling this very small indie team tried to replicate. But did they manage to do it? Welcome to the Graveyard Shift, guys. My name's Jedly, and well, considering their astounding active player numbers on Steam, they did. In my eyes, they scratched the surface, but it didn't quite hit it. It could be the countless versions of this game design concept I've played over the years. Let's see, I've got Roblox Phantom Forces, Blockstorm, all those online military FPS games that felt like this one. The list just goes on. There are like so many voxel FPS games out there, I don't even know if I can count them all anymore. Am I saying that Battlebit is bad? Not at all. I'm actually surprised that the developers only charged $20 for this. That's possibly the cheapest early access game I have ever bought, especially in the last decade on the platform. But I would say, is it perfect? No. People are saying that Battlebit is a Battlefield killer. When it comes to video games, the gameplay mechanics will always trump graphics. It's a smooth mesh of the two together that make a good gaming experience. I only have about 4 hours on record with this game as I streamed it recently. I may have to come back with more opinions at a later stage, but from my personal opinions, this is what I've noticed. So the gameplay. I've played quite a lot of Battlefield games back in the day, traditionally Battlefield 2 during tech class in high school, and also Battlefield 3 on the PS3, and Battlefield 4, you guessed it, on the PS4. Each game had distinct differences. However, the one thing I noticed about Battlebit is that it doesn't feel like any of these. It feels like Battlefield 1942 and a little bit of Battlefield 2, which was a spin-off to the series. But 1942, not Battlefield 2. Now, it wouldn't be an overview of Battlebit without comparing it to this masterpiece, Roblox Phantom Forces. Phantom Forces, in my opinion, does it better than most of these games can, but Phantom Forces has no vehicles. So it's not traditional Battlefield everyone has been craving for. But vehicles don't bother me in games. This is why I wasn't exactly as wowed by the game's overall feel. I think you need to be a military sim nut to enjoy this more. Let's talk about the weapon feel. Look, the weapons are good. They're good. I noticed in terms of the hit reg and time to kill. So time to kill, for those that don't know, means the amount of time it takes to kill an enemy when you click them on a server. Anyhow, Phantom Forces in Roblox has better hit reg than what I've experienced in Battlebit. You can prestige your weapons in Battlebit though, and classes, and it also has camos for each rank, which is something to work towards instead of just randomly fragging people, which is good. They have different maps for each player size. The game can be up to 120 players on each side of the map, which is insane. That's the biggest feature that Battlebit has, that you can play against 120 players on each side. That's just crazy. The map size goes down all the way to skirmish-based maps of 32 versus 32, which I personally enjoy better. I'm not sure I've actually played each map yet, so I can't really say too much about them just yet in this video. Alright, are you still with me? You're still here? Great. So the gameplay diversity and player agency. Now there are a few aspects that separate this game from the other military voxel shooters I mentioned. Large maps, voice chat, and meal sim qualities such as vehicles and destructible environments. Tools like sledgehammers emphasize this by being able to smash down any wall or area on the opposing team are hiding in. Like seriously, I was sitting up on a tower and I got smacked down by a bunch of bombs and the entire water tower fell down. I didn't expect it. I thought I could just sit up there forever. And I'm not even a camper. Whoa! Okay. I forgot I could do that. I had some hilarious voice chat conversations I would have never had. One time I killed a dude and his teammate was trying to creep up on me. I killed him and I heard him say, "Oh, you dog," which is like something similar to arsehole or something like that, if you're not Australian. And then another time the team were waiting to spawn and they all started saying in a deep voice, "I'm Batman." Like the entire squad all going, "I'm Batman." It was absolutely hilarious. The point is, I'm enjoying my $20 worth of Battlebit, but either way, the developers should be very proud of what they achieved. Like, it's not necessarily an innovative game if we go back 5 years, but releasing it at a time where there's been a serious drought in gaming, which I covered in earlier videos on my channel, it's the perfect time for them to release it now. Go ahead, grab it, get some mates and snacks. What's the worst thing that could happen? You lose a large Maccas meal. I'm really hoping that covers everything Battlebit related at the moment that I personally think. If you want to see more in-depth reviews, I'm sure the internet's absolutely full of them. But this is just my 2 cents on the game. What was your favorite Battlefield game from back in the day? Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay deadly.